welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Vanessa. This is Nessa CX Beauty, and today we are going to be reviewing, demoing, and comparing the brand new Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. This retails for $28 and contains 0.32 ounces. And today we're going to be comparing it to my tried and true Plouise eye base. So I have the Base Pro, but the more comparable in terms of the amount of product would be the 0.5 ounce, and that retails for $15 on the Morphe website. So you definitely get more product with the Plouise eye base, but today we're going to be comparing it to see if the price difference is actually worth it in terms of quality. So before I start with the comparison and demo, I want to zoom in on my eyes just so y'all can guess which side is which. So one of these is the Plouise eye base and the other one is the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds. Comment down below what you think it is, and then let me know if you were right all along. Side 1 or side 2? Okay, so now that I have your guesses in, we're gonna go straight into the demo. So if you're interested in seeing how this eye primer performs in comparison to the Plouise eye base, just continue watching. Alright, so if you guessed my right eye has the Veil Eye Primer, you are correct. We are about to go in with this. So I thought that the eye primer would have pigment in it. However, when you put it on, like, you're like, okay, yes, it has coverage. But then you start patting it out and you realize that it is actually clear and translucent. So that's one thing to look out for if you do like an eye primer that has, you know, coverage like the Plouise eye base, but this one definitely does not, and it's something that I definitely struggle with because I feel like my lids are always black and like discolored. So I don't know, we will see. Okay, so now you're supposed to wait a little bit for it to dry before you go in with shadow, and now I'm just gonna touch it. Oh, it does feel like really soft and smooth and silky. It kind of feels like my face when I have the Too Faced Primed and Poreless primer on. It's definitely a nice finish. But the eyeshadow I'm going in with today is the Metropolitan from Nabla Cosmetics. If you guys didn't see my review of this, you should go check it out. It'll be in the cards and down below. But these shadows are bomb, and I can't stop using them on my eye. So I'm gonna go into Nothing Personal with my Morphe M513, and we'll see how vibrant this shade is with this primer. We'll see if this primer changes my mind about colorless eye primers, because I've always been super against them, but this is actually not bad in terms of vibrancy, but we shall see how the Plouise does in comparison. All right, so on this side we're gonna go in with the Plouise eye base. Oh, I'm like shaking right now because that's pretty freaking pigmented and vibrant, and we shall see. I do pat in the Plouise with a mini beauty blender just because I feel like it spreads it out better than my finger does. All right, then going in with a different M513. I have 4 of these because it's my favorite brush. I'm gonna go into Nothing Personal, and we're gonna see how it compares. Okay, so we are looking pretty even right now. I really cannot complain about either of them. They are both vibrant. The Hourglass one might be a little bit more vibrant than the Plouise, but it's not necessarily too noticeable. IDK. But next up, we're gonna head into the shade Lord with my Morphe M321 brush. And we're just gonna put it on the outer V. As always, add in the depth. Alright. Alright. So now we're just gonna blend with no added extra product with our Morphe M513s, one at a time. So we are looking pretty similar again. No complaints thus far on either end. Of course, this is my tried and true, and this isn't looking too different at all, so I'm not mad at it. And Hourglass is a really good brand, so I don't expect any less from them. But now it's time to cut the crease. We shall see how this goes with a transparent primer. Alright, so I do not have two Olimar brushes, but I do have this brush that I got off of Amazon. Seems to be close enough. I will be using this brush with the Hourglass primer to cut my crease and see how that goes. Alright, and now we're gonna dig into the shimmers. Again, I'm gonna go into Love Resin and put that on the outermost portion of my lid. And that is looking highly stunning, highly stunning. And then for the rest of my lid, I'm gonna go into Dissolution. Oh, gorgeous. Yo, this shade is just like phenomenal. I cannot get over it. But this did cut the crease very, very nicely, and the shimmers are popping over this base. And now I'm just gonna blend out with Lord with the back of this brush where the V meets the shimmer. And there is the eye with the Hourglass Veil Primer. And now I'm just gonna cut my crease with my Plouise eye base. Boom, 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 boom. Do that thing with your eyes. Let me see them lips. Attitude and give them face. Boom, boom, boom. Eyes, lips, face. Wait. TikTok is an addiction, y'all. But again, I'm tapping in. And I'm gonna go in with the same exact shimmers that I just went in on my right eye with. And we're gonna see if there's any difference. And then Dissolution. Do that thing with your eyes. Let me see them lips. Attitude. Okay, first difference. Dissolution doesn't seem as poppin' on the Plouise eye base side. But we're gonna see if we can build that up. Huh. Yo. No way. No way. All right. Holy crap. All right. I'm like trying so hard to build the solution up. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna blend Lord again. There's no way. Okay. I'm gonna try again. All right, I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys this. What? Are you friggin'... Wait, I'm gonna blend these. Oh. Are you kidding me? I mean, of course, this is gorgeous. Like, on the Plouise Eye Base, Dissolution still does look gorgeous. But do you guys see how much more shiny and iridescent it is on the Mineral Veil Primer side? Like, I ain't even making this up. Look at that. These shimmers versus these shimmers. I'm so confused. No one's ever beat Plouise Eye Base. Let alone a transparent. Whew. No way. All right, I'm gonna finish up my face off of camera and then we're gonna talk about my final thoughts because this was crazy. I mean, up to this point, they were even. So I'll be right back. All right, so we are back and it's been like half of an hour and we're gonna zoom in just for one last glance. So, some observations. They both definitely performed very amazingly today. The Plouise is my tried and true, and you definitely do get more product for the value. So if you are looking the more economically safe route, I would definitely still recommend the Plouise Eye Base because it is really good. However, they were equal. They were equally amazing. Up until the shimmer portion. This made my shimmer pop out like crazy. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna start cutting my crease with this eye primer and just using my Plouise base for the rest of it to like intertwine them a little bit and then see how I feel by the end of it to see if I do want to repurchase the Veil eye primer. But it totally changed my perspective on colorless eye primers because I never in 1,000 years would have predicted that I would be into a colorless eye primer because y'all know the Plouise Eye Base does not play around with coverage. I have the e.l.f. Putty Primer. It does not play around with coverage. And then I also have the Gerard Cosmetics eye primer. And it has coverage, so I usually stay away from colorless eye primers. And the only reason why I bought this was because I thought it had color in it, because when you see it, I don't want to put too much on it because it was expensive, but when you see it, you think it has color, but it does not. And you know, I ain't mad about it anymore because I was mad about it in the beginning and now I'm just like, I cannot believe the quality of this eye primer. So I definitely do recommend the Veil eye primer. I think it's better than all of the other eye primers that I own. It's a little bit better than the Plouise Eye Base, but the Plouise Eye Base is still an amazing opportunity. Why was I gonna say that? Choice. The Plouise Eye Base is still an amazing choice. But yeah, those are my final thoughts. Tell me if y'all were as surprised as I was, but this might become a new favorite. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon. I hope you consider subscribing. Bye-bye.